So you think if they wouldn't have had a season, we would have got 1 and 4
Oh, yeah, we
again
got
in
it
the
back.
draft?
Yeah, you can keep the same draft pick.
Yep.
Well, fuck this! How the fuck do they have a season? Fuck all these free agents, man. I can't even throw a piece of paper.
Did you just
Draft me.
miss throwing it? That's
Can we see that in slow-mo? Great. Here's the replay. Ooh! Draft me, bro! I'm a closer.
Everybody's just like, hey, that dude's fine. Just how much you want. Welcome to Game Day Battle, where Cleveland sports news meets biased and outspoken opinion. I have a huge show and the whole Game Day crew ready to go. Dale Shantz-Tercy.
What's up, guys?
Ramon Torres, Brett Finnegan, I'm Mike Glass. We're going to roll through Buckeyes with a nice little game against some team. What's the name again, Brett?
Yeah,
Dude, that's it.
You sure it's not my Duke or our Duke?
It is my Duke.
We are Duke.
My Duke.
Yeah, your Duke got destroyed.
Yeah, they pitched a fat Duke.
So we're going to touch on that quite a bit. And we've got just a little bit with the Browns versus Ravens, because at this point, I don't think there's much that needs to be said. We're going to look ahead to the Steelers just because it's fun to hate on the Steelers. So we'll touch that up just a bit. But I also wanted to look at the NBA. There is some activities. It's ramping up a little bit. We've got the free agency season coming up.
Absolutely,
with that, so.
A lot of big names out there too. Be interesting to see who the Cavs take a look at and try to work into our rotation before we get things rolling here. So. Right,
and also I know Ramon's got some info for us on the sort of off season with baseball. So I know it's kind of cold outside, but it's fun to talk about about a warm weather sport.
Big time winter meetings. A lot of free agents out there, and a lot of teams looking to fill their roster with some big time players.
Very cool, and I think it's probably a little early to talk Buckeyes football with a big bowl game coming up. So we're gonna probably launch into that next week, but we'll we can toss around whatever we want.
Yeah, but
sure, we can lay off Buckeye football for a week, but I'm going to ask what by the basketball team. I see how it is.
But just announced, the Buckeyes will face the Florida Gators in the Gator Bowl. A little past versus the future for Urban Meyer fans. So it'll be interesting, like the underlining story in this one too. So plus, I'm glad to see we're going to be in a bowl game.
It's a bowl game, yeah, and it's bowl game experience for this young quarterback and a few other young guys on the team.
Yeah,
so.
and against another team that was where we were, up there in the top fives, and now just has an abysmal 6-6 season. So it should be a really good matchup.
Very cool. Before we launch into all of that, I think we got to get the bad stuff out of the way. Browns, Ravens.
Quote the Ravens, nevermore.
Or a lot more, because they just pretty much manhandled us. Now, I know the score didn't really show it, and I will give the defense credit for that. I mean, if you look at just the score, you'd think, wow, it was a good game, right?
Yep.
We got demolished, honestly. You look at every stat, front to back, we got demolished. And worst of all, of course, is this pathetic run defense that could not stop Ray Rice, who isn't having a great season, but he tore us up.
Yeah, and you know, we knew our run defense was our one weakness. I think we're 28th in yards allowed. You could probably put us at 29th or 30th.
So the Ravens.
But we didn't allow a lot of touchdowns. You know, we only allowed 8 rushing touchdowns on the year. So I thought that was key. If we could maybe let Ray Rice get his yards, which he did, but try to keep him out of the end zone. You know, I thought that was one key aspect that we had to focus on. The other key aspect that I thought we shined away from was this run-first mentality. You know, we talked last week about the teams who were successful against the Ravens, and that was Tennessee, Seattle, and Jacksonville, and those were all teams that just gave them a heavy dose of the run. I was looking to see Peyton Hillis out there getting 25 to 30 touches, and he only had 12 carries. We abandoned the run, and that's our bread and butter. And, you know, we weren't playing from behind. You know, it was only 7-0 in the first half, 10-0 after that, you know, that shoddy pick by McCoy, which pretty much gave away 3 points. So, you know, I would have liked to see more Peyton Hillis. I liked the deep ball play to him, that 52-yard play where he came up about 4 yards short. I'll tell you what, though, if he could have got that one in, I think that would have been the game changer right there. You give us 7 from that and take that field goal away at halftime, and I think it would have been a totally a different ball game. Props to our pass defense. They shut down Flacco. They did what they do, but our offense was very stagnant. The Ravens defense is for real. Even without Ray Lewis out there, they still have guys who are ready to come in and take his role almost. So, you know, like you said, props to the defense for trying to keep it close. We weren't blown out. We were in the game. We're just lacking that offensive explosion that I thought would have came from the run game.
Well, and yeah, speaking of the run game, we did throw 36 times and only ran 17 times. So that's a huge difference. 65% of the time we're passing. So would you assume that we should have, or would you think that we should have ran the ball more when you've got Peyton Hillis at a 3.8 average and McCoy himself is running at 3.0 and Agbenaya is running at 2 yards per carry. So
yeah, well, I mean, we're not a passing game. We're not a passing team. So I definitely think we should have just, you know, tried to stick with the run more in the first half. Maybe not as much in the second half, but 12 carries for Peyton Hillis, that's not going to get it done.
So you think maybe just a few more reps would have gotten him moving better, or are you saying stick with it even if it's not working?
We weren't playing from behind. When you're down 17, 20 points early, you're forced to pass and you become one-dimensional. We weren't in that position, but we made ourselves one-dimensional. Usually you have to let the defense earn that. We gave it to them. You know, when you only run your number one running back, the key to your offense, 12 times.
And you're sending them 50 yards downfield. So.
Yeah.
Well, Brett, did you notice the same type of reliance on the pass, and did you think that was warranted?
Yeah, you saw a lot. You said what, 36 pass attempts
and 17 run.
I mean, you have Hillis back. I'm sorry, you know he's been out for what 5 weeks, 6 weeks, and he comes back. We ran him pretty good last week against Cincinnati, and you get away from that this week. I mean, what's the one thing you wrote down differences, and that's the run. You wear them down. It's run after run. I understand we do a lot of running on first and second down when we pass, but it's time to switch that up. And you should never have gotten away from the run. And I agree totally with Dale. Is we got very one-dimensional, especially in the second half. We really did. Yeah. We should never really gotten away from the run. It's part of who we are. You know, we're a Browns team. We're an AFC North team, which is relying on
football.
That's exactly what it is. And
I like it. Ramon, did you have any reservations about the run-pass ratio, or are you good with it?
I mean, I'm good with it. What do you expect at this time of year? You don't expect them to do the same thing because we're losing. So might as well shake it up and throw something in there. I don't have no problem with it. Actually, I like the fact that we got to see him throw, but we also got to see a side of him that makes us question if he's our quarterback of the future.
What did you see that made you question that?
This array out there, like I don't see him being that pocket passer. I know he's out there running for his life as well, but he's also, these defenses are reading him like a book.
Yeah,
they are. Yeah,
you know, he's eyeing the guy all the way down. Mind you, nobody brung up the drop balls. We had Sunday too, which cost us a lot of first downs as well.
Well, let me support your point you just made about drops and just passes that weren't caught. 8 targets to Ben Watson. We've been wanting him to get more and more involved. because when he's involved, it seems like the offense works a lot better. 8 targets, 3 receptions. That's pretty pathetic. Let's look at Greg Little, 7 targets, 3 receptions. Massaquoi, 5 targets and 1 reception.
Oh, man.
Now, I'm not going to blame them for all of those,
Yeah.
but let's just blame them for, say, 80% of those. And what the hell is Colt McCoy supposed to do if how do you get Watson involved? Throw the ball to him. He doesn't catch it. What do you do?
We have
It's out there.
That's cool. I mean, at least we got a nice, easy team to rebound off of next week.
Well, yeah, Dale, you're right. We've got a very easy team to rebound against this week.
Yeah, we do.
So it's that whatever that team.
Pittsburgh Queelers.
That's it. So they're they're kind of a bottom of the barrel team. This will be an easy roll this week. So I'm predicting Browns 42. No, I'm kidding. All right, so let's take a good look at the Steelers. All right, we know that they're good and we hate
I
them.
know they have more Super Bowls and
Blah, blah,
and
blah.
Team and
So, okay, they are 9th passing, 17th rushing, and their bread and butter, they are 2nd against the pass and 7th against the run. And they hate us and we hate them.
Browns fans hold the Pittsburgh-Cleveland rivalry higher than anything else. I just don't think Pittsburgh's fans do anymore because who are we? We're the laughingstock of the AFC North, and I wrote down absolutely nothing to preview for this game except my score prediction because none of it is going to matter. The Browns season is over. If they had a chance, it was last week. Now look for them to start evaluating their team based on the production that they prove out throughout the next of the year. But my final prediction, I'll let you guys take time on this. I got the Steelers 38 and the Browns 13. It's gonna be tough. Playoffs.
All right, Brad. Any more optimism?
no. They're just gonna laugh at it.
Are you kidding me?
So you're picking the Browns to win? I see your score: Browns 38,
No, that's DST.
Steelers 13.
That's DST.
Oh,
right
okay,
there.
okay.
It's hard to be optimistic nowadays.
Give up.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
Our Steelers.
Steelers.
Yeah.
Steelers 21. Browns 14.
Wow.
All right, that's kind of a close game. Are those garbage points for us?
Yep. The best kind.
Well, they're only kind. Ramon, you are the resident homer. Come on.
Not anymore.
No?
Not this season. I got us getting mopped
He's
up.
ready for spring.
Yeah, training. Browns 10, Pittsburgh 27. It's going to be a complete freaking blowout, and I don't even know how the hell we're going to get 10.
Garbage time.
Garbage time.
This is I don't see. We can't even match up versus them. See, we thought the Ravens was bad. Wait till PALAMALU, them boys come out, and Harrison, and oh god, it's just gonna it's just gonna be a complete freaking
Slobber knocker.
yeah, a mopping of all sorts. There
What about
go.
you, Mike? What do you got?
Well, one positive point, if there is a positive point, Troy Polamalu might not play.
Oh,
Might not play.
Ray Lewis didn't play.
Yeah. No, Steelers 27, Browns 13, and I think we're going to get a touchdown. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
No, I think it's going to happen with like 30 seconds left to go, and that's the ultimate garbage time.
When Pittsburgh's handshake.